Hey y'all, so you've heard of Holley, as in Holley Carbs, company started in 1903. So Holley High Voltage is an event that's focused solely on EVs and racing put on by these same folks. It's in Northern California, Sonoma Raceway, and when you walk in, one really cool thing you immediately hear screech of tires. Right there, that's autocross. People are stacked up just running autocross back to back through most of the day. It's a really neat venue. And first time I had been there. Here you're looking at a couple of the featured cars. We'll see some more there. Tesla, Porsche Taycan, VW Touareg, several EV swaps, which is always cool to see. And a lot of these are the folks that you see on Instagram and social media putting out their builds. And they're here, easy to talk to and kind of hear more about it. So in addition to the racing and kind of the ability to see all of these cars, they had show and shine, drag racing, road course, wine country cruise, and all sorts of vendors all around that you could go and talk to. Everything from, folks putting together motor and battery packs to, racing teams and things like that. What we see here is a bunch of Teslas that are all modified. There's a whole section, VW bus, EV swaps. Really cool stuff. You could literally just walk around for hours checking out all these really neat builds. Very creative. Like I said, you see a lot of familiar cars. That's Mool 10's Model Y with the sick rims. This is a really cool Model S and the ever popular Model 3. One of my all-time favorite builds from the show, and I had seen this online before, is this really awesome Acura NSX. You're going to take a peek in the back there, and you'll see a Tesla drive unit tucked in. Super sick. Later in the afternoon, I got some lunch and headed to the stands to watch some drag racing. This was great. People could just line up. They were running the cars over and over. Same thing with the autocross. You take a run, could go back and stage and do it all over again. They also had drift exhibitions. You see this is the EL1 Camaro by Napoleon Motorsports, the ever popular example. It also has EV parts from AEM. Most of us think of AEM as electronics for ice cars, but they have a whole new division with parts that are specific for EV swaps. Driving school is included for those who sign up for road course. And you get instructors like Randy Popst, who sets a lot of records in Teslas. Is pretty well known in the community. One of the benefits of being at Sonoma Raceway is access to this 2.5-mile road course. I mean, it's famous. It's one of the ones included in all the racing video games. Looping back to the featured cars, let's take a closer look. Chevy S10, Tesla swapped. Tall suspension, off-road beast. Tesla battery packs in the back. Yes, that is a DeLorean. Super cool. The Teslonda. It is what it sounds like. Tesla swapped old school Honda. Looping back to one of my favorite builds, the Acura NSX. So this was actually just the second year that Holley High Voltage even happened, and it'll be back around next year. This is really important. I mean, not only was it a great time, but if we see big industry players like Holley starting to put down events, it's just an indication of what's to come. So this is in the Paddock. Want to take a quick trip through here, see some of these cars charging. There's a Porsche Taycan. And the salvage to salvage Chevy C10. That is a beast. This is a kit car. I wasn't able to talk to the owners this time, find out more information, but that thing was fast. The Ford Galaxy Conductive Classics, they're online. It's a Tesla swap. And a Miata EV. It was tearing up the autocross. Couple of Teslas. You can see there's a huge variety of the cars that you will see here, and everyone was super excited and happy to talk, share information, and collaborate. This one's another one of my faves. Cascadia Motion and Palatov Motorsport put together this kit car. They said, oh, it's only turned down to about 60% of power right now, so unfortunately it's only putting down 800 horsepower. What a beast. Wouldn't be complete without Mr. Mopar Man's Plymouth Satellite Tesla swap. Volts times amps times watts equals go fast. Hope to see you all there next year. I'm definitely going to be there for year 3 Holley High Voltage.